All right. Might walk by the
Good
bus.
morning. I'm Tomas Lopez with Democracy North Carolina, and I'm speaking to you this morning from just outside our election protection boiler room in Durham, North Carolina. And what we are doing this morning is answering calls from voters throughout the state at 888-R-VOTE. That is a toll-free hotline that anybody can call with any kind of issue that they have with the voting process. This morning, we have volunteer vote protectors at nearly 1 in 3 polling places statewide. That's over 700 polling places throughout the state of North Carolina. We have 50 people answering the phones currently at any given time. And we have in our boiler room just behind me, we've got a set of people who are handling some of the most complicated questions that we get from voters. What are we seeing this morning? Number one, what we're seeing is continued high volume. Going into today, North Carolina had nearly matched its total 2016 turnout even prior to Election Day. We are seeing lots of voters. We are seeing lots of call volume. Number two, we are getting reports of issues that voters have at the polls. One, for example, is recurrences of issues with access to curbside voting, which is an accommodation for people who have accessibility issues. Second thing we're seeing are occasional issues with voting equipment. And we have seen some reports, and again, we're working to verify, of interruptions of voting in several places, which may end up requiring action to extend voting. But again, we're continuing to investigate those, and we'll be following those throughout the day. I want to throw it to my colleague, Joselle Torres, with Tyler Walker over in Alamance County, where they are literally on the scene working to check out what's happening.
Thanks, Tomas. Yes, welcome. We are here in Graham, North Carolina. I am Joselle Torres.
Walker.
And we are out here with Black Voters Matter. You can see right behind us is the Graham Civic Center. We've got some voters in line waiting patiently to cast their ballot. And we've got some great coalition partners out on the ground today. Emancipate NC is here. I've got Dawn right here with me, Bladgrove, and let her just talk about the work that they're doing today.
Hey everybody, I am Dawn Blagrove, the Executive Director of Emancipate NC. We are here in Graham to stand with and support people everywhere, everywhere who are facing intimidation. Do not be afraid, come out, exercise your right to vote. It is so important that every one of us stand up to protect democracy in this moment. And Emancipate NC is proud to be standing here with Dem NC. Hey, Tomas.
Thank you so much, Dawn, and thank you so much for the work that you're doing today. I'm just going to go ahead and take a walk. Tyler and I are just going to go ahead and take a look at all of the voters and volunteers that we have out here today. You can see we've got folks that are here helping to protect that vote. We do have vote protectors all throughout Alamance and Guilford County and all throughout North Carolina. You'll see them in their bright yellow t-shirts, 888-R-VOTE. You can call that hotline if you have any issues, whether it's an issue of, understanding your right to vote, understanding if you need a provisional ballot, and understanding if you have any issues that you are reporting on the ground. I'm trying to make it over to this really amazing bus over here. As you can see, right behind me, there's a really great, hey there, here with Black Voters Matter.
Yeah, well, I'm having them out today.
Democracy North Carolina, we're on a live right here. Hey there, just kind of showing off all the great work that you all are doing today here in Graham, North Carolina.
There you go. It's great to be here. In fact, I know Deborah. She's trying to be here.
Yep,
Florida.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Des is our voter outreach coordinator and has been on the ground ensuring that everybody has access to the ballot.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, we're here today. We're fired up. We're ready to go. And also Satan know where he could go. Where he could go. So it's going to be a great day. I know the president is out trying to do everything he can to push hatred, division, and all these other things. But we are standing here. We're going to do the right thing. And when people do the right thing, good things happen.
Absolutely. And
Good things happen.
Black voters really do matter. So
Exactly.
thank you so much for your work. All right. Well, this is Giselle and Tyler reporting. Tyler, any last words?
I just want to say that we are here today to help you guys vote no matter what. If you get caught in a long line, remember that you can still vote even after 7:30. If you're in the line, you get there before they're staying there. I'm going to be one of the people helping people stay in the line. We've got goodies and treats, and honestly, exercising your right to vote is the best thing you could ever do. So those are my last words.
Yes, that's a great reminder. When you get in line, stay in line. That is your right. Back to you, Tomas. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right. Thank you, Joselle. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, everybody out in Alamance County. Again, today is election day. We know it's going to be a long day. We've got a lot ahead of us, but I want to quickly throw it out to anybody who has any questions. Happy to answer those. And I think those are going to get referred to me inside the room. So even though I can't hear you, I know that those are going to get to me.
Could you elaborate on the reports you're hearing about disturbances in the area, anything in Alamance?
In terms of disturbances in Alamance County, I actually think I would throw that. I would actually throw that to my colleagues who are on site.
When I muted them, now I can't unmute them.
Joselle, we can't hear you. Are you able to unmute?
See? Sorry about that. Alrighty, so we haven't seen any disturbances this morning so far. Lots of good spirit out here on the ground. We do have Black Voters Matter and other coalition groups that are making sure that voters get in line and they stay in line and they feel supported. That is community working. That is us coming together to make sure that people's voices are heard and votes this morning. And we do that way.
Yes, I just have to agree. I spoke with some of the vote protectors earlier, and it's been a really smooth morning, especially here in Graham. So back to you.
All right, thank you. Okay, well, hearing none, seeing no further questions, please do feel free to reach out on Facebook or to our comms team. We are standing by, and obviously if you're watching and you're a voter who has some kind of issue, you can call 888-OUR-VOTE right now and all day long for any questions you've got related to voting. We have one more question? Oh, great, okay. You say what are the issues or one of the issues? One of the issues. So I'll speak about curbside voting then. You know, what we're seeing at a number of polling places are issues with access to what in North Carolina law is called curbside voting. This is an accessibility measure that exists basically for voters who may have some kind of physical disability, some kind of health issue. Can also be used related to age. This year, actually, in the context of COVID-19, voters who have some kind of health condition that puts them at higher risk of contracting COVID-19 can also use curbside voting. And the way it's supposed to work is that there's an area outside a given polling place. It could be, depending on right near where Joselle and Tyler are right now, where you can drive up and you are assisted by a poll worker who will hand you a form to fill out, attesting to your ability to, your need to vote curbside. And what will happen is you'll be able to cast a ballot from your car. We're seeing are some places that don't have clear signs up, or even if they do, there may not be someone stationed to actually assist voters. And so we are working on making sure that that issue is getting addressed, both at individual polling sites and more broadly systematically. Okay, well, I think, again, we will be here all day. 888, our vote is the number. We are ready to assist. Anything, no question is too small, no question is too big. So please give us a call, whatever your need is. All right, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.